everyone. It's me, Rouge the Bat. It's time for the Q&A, questions and answers. You've sent me a lot of your good questions, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. I don't want to go on any further. I want to get started. So let's go. First question coming up. Troy Preston, 1998, asks, Hey Rouge, I think if you made it to the Sonic movie universe, you should have a Cajun accent and be voiced by Miss Scarlett Johansson. What are your thoughts on this? And Eleo Nora Murasan 3563 says, I second this. Well, here's my answer. Well, let me start by saying that is a very good question. And if it happens, great. But if it doesn't, I'm okay. Yeah, they might have Miss Scarlett Johansson voice me. But, all I could say for now is, we'll see. But if it happens, great. Okay? Next question. This question comes from RXCB23. This person asks, Rouge, do you ever use echolocation like bats in real life? Here's my response. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. It depends on the situation. Anyway, that is a great question. Next one, please. This next question comes from Omegas 817. This person asks, what happens if you switch bodies with Knuckles or Shadow? Very interesting question. Here's my response. All I could say is, weird things could happen. If I switched bodies with Knuckles, I could punch through boulders, climb up walls, maybe swim underwater for a longer period of time, or something like that. And if I'd switched bodies with Shadow, I would be able to use Chaos Control and maybe skate with my, what are those? Oh yeah, air shoes. Weird things could happen if I switched bodies with Knuckles or Shadow. Great question. Next one. Lucy the Hedgehog 13P writes to Rouge, do you think Knuckles is cute? Here's my response. To be honest with you, I do think Knuckles is cute. Yes, I do. Yes, I really do think Knuckles is cute. That's all I could say.
Rouge and Knuckles sitting in the tree.
Shut up! Next, the Hedgehog Nerd 2021 asks, Hey Rouge, what do you think about Catwoman from DC, and would you like to meet her? Good question. Here's my response. I think Catwoman is absolutely perfect. Yeah, and I would definitely like to meet her. She and I could be partners in crime. Or should I say partners in crime? Okay, next question. Astra Dagger writes, what is your favorite anime of all time? Can't be Dragon Ball, One Piece, MHA, etc., etc. Good question. Here's my response. My favorite anime of all time has got to be Sailor Moon, Card Captor Sakura, Tokyo Mew Mew. And I also like Yakitate Japan. Believe me, their recipes are so unique. I have a confession to make. I sometimes try those recipes myself. Some of them work and some of them don't. Great question. Next one. Bailey Maloney, 3595 asks, to Rouge, where did your love of jewelry come from? Also, how does it feel to work with Shadow and Omega? Great question. Here's my response. I've been loving jewelry ever since I was a young bat. I mean, I always loved to be so glamorous. Ever since I was young, that is, and I still do to this very day. And how does it feel to work with Shadow and Omega? I love it. I love it. They are so good. I mean, I really love working with them. That's all I could say. Draconic James Next one asks, Rouge, what do you like to do in your free time? Also, who do you like the more romantically? Knuckles, Shadow, or Sonic? Great question. Here's my response. Well, I like to look at my jewelry in my spare time. Also, I like to do some dancing, listen to some good music, and I also like to practice my fighting skills. My screw kick could use a lot of work. And who do I like more romantically? Knuckles, Shadow, or Sonic? Even though I do spend some time with all three of them, I like Knuckles more romantically. Okay, next question. Andy Rue, THQ83 Backup writes, my question to Rouge. He writes, how do you feel about your Pixel Rush counterpart and my version of yourself? My version of you has robot body like Bunny. Here's my response. I love it. I love it. I really, really love it. You are very, very creative. And that was a wonderful question. Okay, we got time for one last question. Here it is. Eleonora Muresan, 3563 asks, which Chaos Emerald is your favorite? That's a very good question, and I know the answer to that one. I love them all. I love all the Chaos Emeralds, as well as the Super Emeralds, and that big Master Emerald. Yep, I love it all. Wait a minute. Wait, I almost forgot. We have time for just one more question. Here it is. 49er Sonic 729 asks, so Rouge, do you have a crush on Knuckles? Well, here's my answer. You bet I do. You bet I have a crush on Knuckles. You betcha. Well, that about does it. for my first questions and answers, my first Q&A. Thank you so much for sending me all those wonderful questions. Well, I'm Rouge the Bat, and until next time, see you soon. Goodbye.